Checo play in all this?
Well, at the end of the day, we are two drivers in the team.
Hola a todos, bienvenidos al canal F1 Radio en Español. Y en esta ocasión te traigo la entrevista que hizo el piloto de Red Bull Max Verstappen al periodista Diego Mejía, donde habló acerca del rendimiento del RB20 en estas últimas carreras, y el piloto se mostró bastante molesto con lo que está pasando y no negó su inconformidad en la competencia. Y así que antes de continuar con el video, no olvides dejar tu me gusta, suscribirte aquí al canal y compartir este video con todos tus amigos.
Two things struck me about your behavior, let's say, at Zandvoort. First, you were very calm on the radio. You joked before the weekend that you have been doing some meditation and yoga. Let us know if there's any truth on that. But also that when Lando came past you, you really didn't defend or anything. Is like, have you had to adjust to your new reality, to the new competitive reality of Red Bull?
Yeah, it's not going to help the situation anyway. You know, if I'm upset with what's going on in the race, at the moment it's more about just accepting it and still trying to get the best result out of it. And that's what we did at the end of the day. I mean, of course, I got the lead in the start, but it was very clear that I was not fast enough. And of course, the second time that he had an opportunity, he was so fast on the straight that there was no point for me to defend it. And I just had to focus on my own race from there.
At which point you think things turned in the wrong way for Red Bull with the car?
I think from our side, yeah, we just didn't really improve the car, the fast rate. And maybe some others, they did put some big upgrades on the car. Plus, you know, this year's car is probably, yeah, just a little bit more difficult to set up compared to last year's car. Of course, it gives us a few ideas already from where that is coming from. Of course, I cannot go into detail about it, but for sure for next year, yeah, some changes will be made. But of course, with some of these things, you are stuck for the rest of the year.
So is it like the others have improved and suddenly they have put you under pressure and the window in which you and the car were operating has become much smaller?
I don't think others pushed us to that window. It's just something that we probably chose for ourselves, thinking that that was the right way to go, and maybe it wasn't the right way to go, or it needs some adjustments, for like further adjustments to get more out of it. And that's what we are trying to correct, I think, at the moment.
So you speak about the team making this car better, improving it for the rest of the year. What role does Checo play in all this?
Well, at the end of the day, we are two drivers in the team. We have our feedback, and luckily, I think also even coming out of Zandvoort, we were quite clear with the problems and struggles that we had. You know, we are in the same boat, and we are giving the same feedback to try and improve the situation. So for sure, so Checo and I, you know, we talk a lot about it, referencing also last year's car and this year's car and what we prefer. So yeah, we just continue to do that.
How different are the things that you look?
We have other worries than having to think about the second car. For me, that is not on the table. I want, of course, Checo to be my teammate. He's a great guy. We get on really well. Plus, he's a great racing driver. Yeah, we luckily, you know, stuck to that, and now we're just trying to improve the car together.
So what role do you give Checo in yours and the team's success over the past few years?
It's always a full team effort, and I think as you have seen in the past, also Checo has always been a great team player, you know, and I always appreciated that a lot, and I think he knows that also, and I hope, of course, we can do that for many years.